Hey folks, today we're checking out a boy's shocking hand transformation, and Cyrillic letter 4A900 wonders if he should be excited. Johann gently pricked the boy's foot, and the pain-insensitive child responded, a pleasant surprise. Yet Johann didn't celebrate, as it was highly unusual. Johann hurriedly checked the records, when the boy's foot suddenly started hurting badly. The pain spread everywhere, like a twist in a pain-free adventure. But the checkup showed his foot was fine. Xiaomi suddenly realized it could be hallucination, but with over 500 reasons. What a headache. Johann pondered narrowing it down via the pain-free condition, but cases are so rare, like finding a needle in a haystack. With nothing more, Cyrillic letter 4A900 turned to leave, but Cyrillic SA Tilda had a brainstorm and quickly caught up to share her idea. Johann found the cause, but the boy refused, as treatment meant losing his mother's warm hand. Speechless, Johann took the boy to the lab, revealing secrets, and soon the boy agreed to treatment. All he asked for was to taste ice cream, and the next day post-surgery, the boy finally felt the rush of pain. He said he wanted to turn rush into an explanation, but he hesitated because he feared the pain from the rush. So he kept pondering how to explain the rush, and the next day, post-surgery, his ability to feel pain returned. After surgery, the boy promised Cyrillic letter 4A900 to take care of himself till the professor cures him. Meanwhile, Cyrillic SA Tilda was curious about the secret Cyrillic letter 4A900 used to convince the boy, so she decisively opened his computer. She discovered the shocking truth. Cyrillic letter 4A900 was pain-free too. She couldn't believe it. Just then, Cyrillic letter 4A900 appeared right in front of her on a bus. An old man suddenly broke into a fit of coughing. The coughing spread through the bus like a sneeze, and the radio announced the Nipah virus outbreak in Korea. Symptoms include high fever, headache, cough, high mortality rate. Passengers fled, hastily donning masks. The old man came to hospital, claiming headaches for a year, but Cyrillic SA Tilda found no abnormality in his brain scan. So she had the nurse check his temperature, and was shocked to see it was 39.5 degrees. The girl who rode with him was also running a fever. The old man said poor appetite and frequent vomiting was suspicious, pointing towards Nipah virus. But this virus has an incubation period of at least 5 days. How could it show up so quickly? Just then, the old man broke into another fit of coughing, and before Cyrillic SA Tilda could react, he sprayed blood all over. Everyone realized the gravity, rushed over, but found the exam room locked. The hospital initiated emergency procedures immediately. While everyone was being quarantined, Cyrillic SA Tilda suspected the old man didn't have the Nipah virus and began. She ordered him to lie down for an X-ray, but noticed he was walking in the opposite direction. Something was wrong. Xiaomi tried to stop the old man, but lost consciousness. Staff found her on the ground. The old man showed signs of paralysis. A call came, instructing her to give him a sedative. It turned out Han was watching from the monitoring room. Fortunately, treatment was timely, and the old man was out of danger, while Cyrillic SA Tilda woke up with only minor injury. Regaining consciousness, Xiaomi saw Johann list symptoms, revealing it might not be Nipah virus. He was determined to find the cause before the old man's condition worsened, since there were no testing instruments in the lab. Cyrillic letter 4A900 mobilized the team for help, assigning each member to different areas to identify potential issues. With efforts, Cyrillic letter 4A900 learned the old man drastically lost weight in 6 months. He had lost a whopping 40 pounds, which isn't something that can happen that quickly just from a lack of appetite. At that moment, the old man woke up, saying he had taken sleeping pills for months, causing vomiting. Cyrillic SA Tilda asked why he did that, and the old man realized he had let the cat out of the bag, immediately shutting up. Cyrillic letter 4A900 understood the implications. But due to hearing issues, the diagnosis was inaccurate. Blood, oxygen, and pressure dropped. Lymph nodes swelled. This was puzzling. How could so many symptoms appear in such a short time? Cyrillic letter 4A900 theorized it might be a long incubation disease, but he hadn't traveled abroad. Suddenly, Cyrillic SA Tilda remembered the old man mentioning a war. If he had fought overseas, he might have been exposed to a local disease. Johann speculated it was related to the Vietnam War and, after discussion, concluded the incubation period was up to 63 years. With a mortality rate as high as 40%, it may not even be detected until sepsis occurs. Strong evidence was needed. This meant inflammation had to be present, so Cyrillic letter 4A900 checked the old man's ears and indeed found inflammation. At that moment, a hospital chief was notified by the lab that the old man had not contracted the Nipah virus. The hospital swiftly lifted the quarantine, and the old man was successfully treated thanks to the timely diagnosis. After the crisis, doctors opposed to Cyrillic letter 4A900 decided to use this for major hospital publicity. What they didn't realize was the risk Cyrillic letter 4A900 took in quarantine. However, Cyrillic SA told that customized loving checkup was absolutely worth it. At this moment, someone needs to save the poor woman. After cosmetic surgery, she suffered a side effect causing irreversible facial change. What's even more heartbreaking is that her son refused to see her because of her appearance. In despair, she stood on the hospital rooftop and jumped. Thankfully, the airbag saved her, but she suffered from respiratory failure. Fortunately, Dr. Cyrillic SA Tilda arrived just in time to save her from danger, but she still needed a respirator to survive.